Story, Smackdown fans. Tonight's topics on the Wrestle Story include...
Shorty G is on a roll.
Rowan, done with Bryan.
And the boss and the hugger beat down the queen.
All that and more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Wrestle Story. We discuss all things wrestling, the legends of the past, the superstars of the present, and the trailblazers of the future. We stream every Monday after Raw, every Tuesday after SmackDown, and every Wednesday after NXT, and after every pay-per-view. This SmackDown I thought was really good.
I did too. I thought tonight's was excellent.
Yes.
I generally, for the most part...
I thought the whole show was good.
I thought everything was very good and enjoyable, and... I liked it.
Yes. Hello, Jordan. Hello, Scott. I don't think Shorty G's going to go all the way, but because I just think there's going to be things happen. There's a possibility
that he could.
I like what Scott said here with Corbin and Elias in the finals. I think that's going to happen.
And I think Elias is going to win.
We thought about stealing Jericho's belt and decided we weren't going to, so someone else did it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Like SmackDown Live, except the main event segment. I loved the main event segment.
I thought the main event segment was smart.
I did too. Oh, and hated another champion lost another non-title match. Yes,
yeah.
I don't like that, but you know, it's kind of what WWE does.
So we start the show off with what everybody going out of Raw last night was most excited about. We started SmackDown off with Bayley. Bayley, the recap of last night, obviously. And then, we get, I'm just being picky, Scott, we're all picky. So Bayley comes out, she says that she did what she had to do to help a friend, and that, that meant beating Becky up with a chair.
Hang on, just a second. Sorry about the timeout there, Jordan. We've put some timer stuff on here and protection just because sometimes we get stuff in here that isn't cool. So. You will be back, Jordan. We didn't do it on purpose. All right?
5 seconds are probably up. see, now Scott's going to get timed out to use all caps. Scott, you did it to yourself, man. So Bayley comes out and she says...
Look, it didn't even time him out, so I wonder what Jordan wrote.
No, and it was what he wrote up there.
Oh.
It was the Shorty G is going to go all the way.
Oh. Well, good. Now Scott's going to get timed out.
So Bayley, she comes out and she's like, I did what I had to do to help my friend. And, that, that, see, now it's all deleted. Jeez, that was a horrible idea to put caps on there.
We'll have to go back and fix that.
I said don't put all caps on there. Justice delivered. Justice was delivered. All right, thank you, Nightbot. No, anyways, moving on. We're trying to talk about Bayley, Nightbot. Stop. She says she came out, she did what she had to do to help her friend, and then she says that she's just trying to give her kids someone they can look up to. She's just trying to give them a role model, and... I see no issue with what I did. And then she talks about how she's going to, if we want to talk about people being, selfish and mean and not very nice and not a role model, she started talking about Charlotte. And she was like, I'm going to defend my title at Clash of Champions, and it's going to be great, excellent. I'm going to retain it. Cue Charlotte's music. Charlotte comes out and she's like, you're delusional. Like, what is your damage? You need to wake up and realize that I am taking your title at Clash of Champions and you just need to stop.
Hello, Colin.
Like, what are you talking about here? Sasha's music hits. She comes out, kind of distracts the both of them. They just kind of look at each other, Charlotte and Bayley. And then Charlotte hits Bayley. And then Sasha gets in the ring and attacks Charlotte. Charlotte takes her down. And then Bayley comes back in with a chair and beats the crap out of Charlotte. Then she gives the chair to Sasha and gives Sasha, too many sounds. Sasha beats up Charlotte with the chair, and then Bayley beats up Charlotte with the chair again. And that's kind of where we're left with that. Man, did this make Charlotte look horrible. And I agree Bayley's promo was weak. And
I don't think
didn't love it.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think they made her look horrible.
Charlotte?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think...
I think it was good. I think it was perfect the way it was done.
I think it's fine. I just don't like the fact that, like 2 nights in a row, they're beating up, like, I don't know.
I'm cool with it.
I'm okay with it. I just don't, love it.
I think the thing with the Bayley heel turn, I think if she makes this a sarcastic type thing, that it'll work. I think if she tries to be heel and act heel and do, say things in a heel way, I don't think it's going to work. But I think if she kind of is sarcastic with everything she does and keeps her peppy attitude and everything, I think that the heel turn will work.
I don't know. I don't want to... This is the first time we're kind of seeing her do anything like this, and so I'm gonna be patient and see where it goes. But as it stands right now, I'm not super in love with it. The balloon guys. She needs to lose the balloon boys. Bendy boys.
You know what? I think if they do it the sarcastic way, I think it'll be good. I think if they do it that way, I think it'll be okay. I think that everything will be cool, and I think keeping the balloon guys will help keep the sarcastic, goofy thing going.
A good girl heel. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, in a weird way.
I don't know. It's just weird because she does the heelish tendencies now.
A good girl
She's
heel.
doing
I'll get rid of the damn music.
The heel type situation where she's beating people up with the chair and is not being super nice. But the promo didn't feel that way. The promo that she did not feel like it was coming from a heel. Her entrance, when she comes out, it doesn't feel like she's a heel. And so, that's kind of at this point where I'm getting the disconnect, and it makes me not, love it. Because, she still has all the same things, except she's just attacking people left and right.
By the way, hi, Elijah.
Yeah, hi, Elijah. How's it going?
I don't think that, I think the one issue you have with Bayley is her
whole gimmick through her whole career has been this.
Well, her persona is that way, and I don't think she can change the way she is. And if you're going to have her heel, I think you have to do it in a more sarcastic way. So you keep the music, you keep everything the way it is, and have her be kind of a sarcastic bad guy. I don't know. Kind of like Elijah said, a good girl heel.
I just don't know how you can do that.
Oh, I'm going to give you a hug, and then I'm going to punch you in the face. How's that sound?
I don't think of that as being a heel, though.
That type of thing.
That right there, I'm going to give you a hug and then I'm going to punch you in the face. That doesn't make me think of a heel.
Why?
Because it just doesn't. I don't know. If I look at Charlotte, I can tell that she's a heel. Okay. If I look at Bayley right now, where they're trying to maybe make her a heel, I don't see it.
But if Charlotte tries to go face, she's not going to change the way she does things.
What?
If Charlotte was to try and go face, she's not going to change the way she does things. Steve Austin didn't change anything.
No,
and he was
I
a face at times, and he was a heel at times.
No, and I get that. But what I'm saying with Bayley right now, her promo that she did not make her sound like a heel.
All the bright colors, the kids may be confused. Hello.
Does anybody else agree? With the way her promo was done and the way she kind of...
I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that agree.
...fed it through, was that it didn't... her promo didn't make her sound like she was being a heel. Her actions that she did...
I don't think you
made her look like a heel.
But her whole persona...
But not her promo itself. Her promo is what made it super confusing.
I wasn't confused.
I was. When she first came out, I was expecting her to be like, no, you people suck. I'm done with you. Becky is no longer the one who is the big champion. It's me now. Screw all of you people. And I'm going into Clash of Champions. I'm defending my title, and I'm going to walk out, and then I'm going to go right back to beating people up left and right.
I think the heel part
her promo made it super confusing because she was like, yeah, I did what I had to do to help my friend, and I'm just giving your kids somebody to look up to, And if we want to talk about somebody being selfish, well, that's Charlotte.
So what was wrong with that?
It just did, if we're trying to make her heel, it just didn't really sound like...
So maybe the idea isn't to make her heel.
Well, I don't know what the idea is at this point.
See? So they've done their job. So you're going to come back next week to check out, see, was Bayley going to actually go heel?
I'm going to come back anyways.
Yeah, I know, I get that. But, the point is you're going to come back. They've done their job. They've got people confused. They have no clue. I think doing it this way, yes, sure.
I think it's fine. It's just super confusing.
Daniel Bryan's, I think, is a little bit different, though. Bayley has this persona, her whole persona, her whole body language, everything says that I'm a
not
good
a
person.
heel.
And so, therefore, I'm not going to hurt anybody. And it's like a Black Widow spider. I'm going to sneak up on you and, tear you apart.
I guess. I don't know. I just think right now it's super confusing, and we'll have to see where it goes from here. Again, it's the first time we've seen her come out and do anything. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. We'll see. I don't know. I don't want to discount it because this is the first time that we've seen it. But right now, as it stands, it's super confusing.
Did you leave us, Jordan? Are you still there?
I'm a bigger heel than Bayley. Yeah, you are, Colin. You are a bigger heel than Bayley.
The thing is I would agree with some of that. As far, but again, her persona, I don't think she can change the way she is.
I think if you want to turn her heel...
She's been this person. She's been
most
the
heels
happy...
insult the audience. She didn't do that. That's what made it super confusing.
Or let me ask you this. Is she insulting the audience?
Not really. No.
Why? If you're going to think that, hey, you aren't a heel, and then she turns around and smacks someone with a chair...
That's what I'm saying.
I got you guys
Dude,
to buy into me.
What I'm saying is it's super confusing because she came out, she did what nobody would consider a heel promo, and then she turned around and beat the crap out of Charlotte with the chair. So no one has any clue what she's supposed to be right now at all. Which makes it super confusing, and it makes me, go, okay, what are we doing? Last night, you were telling us that she isn't, she's going to be a heel now. She just beat up her tag team partner for that match, Becky Lynch, who was her friend, and she just beat the crap out of her with a chair.
I agree. But the thing
so we can assume that she is a heel because Becky is the face, right? Yeah, okay. And she was working with Sasha, who is a heel right now.
Okay.
Turn around tonight, and she does, a babyface promo.
Okay.
What? It's confusing.
I'm not confused by it.
Okay, whatever. Everybody else is. We don't know what they're doing, and it's super confusing.
I'm going to come out and tell you how good everything is and how good you people are, and then I'm going to stab someone in the back.
Okay? That's going to get old real quick.
I'm a bad dude.
It's going to get old.
You have no clue where I'm coming from.
It's going to get old real quick if that's all she's going to do. She's going to come out and cut babyface promos and then beat the person up who she's supposed to be fighting.
Why is that going to get old?
Because it's going to be the same thing. It's what she did to Becky last night.
And
now she did it to Charlotte today.
And what was wrong with what she did tonight?
I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. What I'm saying is it's super confusing as it stands right now, and I will have to see where it goes from here. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll have to see.
I thought they turned on her just a little bit, and then tonight she got, they were yelling for Becky.
They were yelling for Becky.
So I think it's going to be, because last night I don't think they knew how to react. Tonight,
no, they were
whoa!
Bayley just beat her up with the chair, Bayley heel turn, and everybody got excited because we wanted to see a Bayley heel turn for the last 6 months.
Tina, 7-year diet of French fries and ham slices and white bread and goes blind. Your thoughts?
Okay.
I'm guessing change your diet.
I don't know. I don't want to discount this because I think it could be good if they do it right. What they're doing with it right now, a little questionable and confusing. So we'll have to see where it goes from here.
I thought it was cool.
I'm not not saying it wasn't cool. I'm just saying it's confusing right now. So what? It's going to be Becky versus the other three? That's weird.
I don't think so.
They're going to have to turn Charlotte face.
I think Charlotte will.
They're going to have to. To even things back out again, they're going to have to.
I think that's what's going to happen.
Because, okay. Clash of Champions, Bayley versus Charlotte. Bayley gets uber upset after she loses her title to Charlotte. And then grabs a chair and beats the crap out of her. Sasha comes to help. Charlotte is left there defenseless on her own. She's getting the crap kicked out of her. And Becky's music hits. She comes out to help. And then Becky and Charlotte, they have a little moment. And, that's that.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
Yeah. Whatever.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to whatever you. Next we have King of the Ring match. Elias versus Ali. This went exactly the way I thought it was going to be. Elias won. There was not a chance for Ali to win this match, unfortunately, which sucks. But that's just the way it is right now.
Sasha's causing all kinds of trouble. Yes, I agree.
Pretty much. Did you have anything extra to say about this?
About the Elias match?
Yeah.
Nah, kind of the way we thought it was going to go.
It's exactly the way I thought it was going to go. Now, Elias has moved on to the semifinals, and he is going to go through to the finals.
Yeah.
Chad Gable's not beating him.
No.
No way.
Think so.
So he's moving. No. Elias is moving to the finals, and then Elias is gonna win or something. Hey, whoa, Elias, Shane. This is the second week we haven't seen Shane on our show.
Yes.
Corbin is not winning King of the Ring because he's gonna get beat by Ricochet or Joe next week. Triple threat match. It's against all odds. He was super angry. He's not winning.
Okay, whatever. The Elias thing, I think that he's going to go to the finals, I think.
Yeah, and then he's going to win.
Yeah.
And when I'm right, y'all can thank me later.
Yeah, okay, we'll see.
So then we get an Aleister Black promo. He is in his dark room, and he says, if the mountain won't come to me, then I will go to the mountain. Nobody wants to pick a fight with me. That's about to change. And then he, leaves. And you can almost assume that we're going to see Aleister Black sometime in the ring.
Yeah, probably. Sometime in the ring.
So then after this,
I'm not sure who the mountain is.
It's all set up for Corbin. The king gimmick fits him perfectly. I don't care if it does or not. I don't like the guy, and I don't want to see him as King of the Ring. If I have to live with him being King of the Ring, oh,
there'll be a big rant.
We're gonna have problems, because it would be stupid. So next we have Fire and Desire versus Bliss and Cross. And Fire and Desire get the win, and then it is kind of said that they're going to be next in line for a title shot, so they get a chance at Clash of Champions, I think is kind of how they said this.
Yeah.
Kind of. Stop.
It's happening.
It's not.
I agree, Colin.
It is not. Elias will win. Elias will be king. It will suck
agree, Colin.
just as much. But Elias is going to win.
Okay, we'll see.
So, apparently Fire and Desire, they're going to get a title shot at Clash of Champions. I would assume that's kind of what
Women's
they said.
tag division is kind of worthless, so,
You're
whatever.
I don't care.
Just make them all singles.
Then
you have the Chad Gable and Samoa Joe promo, which I thought was pretty good.
I do too. I think this is a good one. Why was Samoa Joe backstage? He legit did nothing on the show.
To talk about how short
about Chad Gable, and that was it?
Yeah.
He's
like, you're short, dude.
He showed up and, did nothing.
You're a short guy. And now you're going to be, get destroyed, and you are not going to win.
I don't understand. He just, showed up out of nowhere. He's not even on SmackDown. He's not a SmackDown superstar, yet he was there, and he did nothing. I was like, okay.
He wanted to tell Chad Gable how short he was.
I guess.
Or maybe that's what the final's going to be.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then Chad Gable wins.
Yeah.
He's like, y'all want to make fun of me? Well, go ahead. I'm Shorty G. I am King Shorty G. That is my name now. And you all can laugh at me if you want, but I don't care because I came up with the name and I am King Shorty G.
I would agree, Colin. I think that this could be where Nikki and Alexa start their feud. Which I think it's about time. I mean, it was coming. It
would be hilarious if Gable won. Shorty G.
I'm not sure we're not headed that way.
Call him by his king name.
You know,
King Shorty G.
The more I think about it, I thought Elias and Corbin would be in the final. I'm starting to think that they may have Chad Gable in the final.
What if he beats Baron Corbin?
Yeah,
that would be...
Shut up with the Shorty G.
Shorty G, Shorty G, Shorty G, Shorty G. Shorty G. Shorty G.
Just wait till they change his name.
Shorty G.
King Corbin.
Shorty G.
I would like to see that, but I'm starting to think that they're going to have Gable win just based on everything they've done with him, Anthony. By the way, hello.
Yes, hello, Anthony. How's it going? So next after this Gable and Joe promo, we get Randy Orton. We're going to fall out. Shorty G. He calls out Kofi and he's like, come out here and fight me now. And Kofi can't make it out because the Revival attacked him in the back, and then they demolish him. That was the gist of this segment.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was okay.
I'm
ready for this to be over.
Kofi's not losing his title.
I am ready for this to be over.
Well, that's fine. Kofi's not losing his title at the Clash of Champions.
Well, then who's going to be the one to beat him?
I don't know, but he's not losing the Clash of Champions.
You're still sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Why? Because they have him getting the crap kicked out of him every week.
Yeah, they do. They have him getting where the heck was Big E and Woods? Okay. Can anybody explain that to me? E, yes, he got RKO'd last week and, was left lying in the ring. Oh, boo-hoo.
Hello, Matt.
And
Chad Gable would be the last to help the Owens.
They're saying Woods is going to be defending the titles in less than a week, so you'd think that he'd show up because they're not playing out the injury situation at this point.
You know what?
Why is New Day a team at this point?
I thought his stock had went down, but I think with what they've been doing with him recently, where they've had him getting beat up, I think fans are going to be tired of Randy Orton and the Revival attacking him.
I think
he's
going
to big pop at Clash of Champions. What happened tonight? It was a good show, little fettuccine.
It was. I did think it was a good show. Why is New Day still a team at this point?
Nobody knows.
Because they don't show up as a team anymore.
No.
It generally ends up being
Big E and Woods were in catering
Kofi
making more pancakes.
fending for himself. Because Big E and Woods are doing who knows what. E and Woods, whenever they come out, they don't have Kofi anymore. They are not a team anymore. They legit just have New Day members slapped on their name. But they really aren't a team. They don't do anything together, ever. E and Woods do.
Matt, that makes sense with Aleister Black interrupting Taker next week.
Woods is helping Asuka with her channel, so Kofi is an important. Oh, that's funny. I just don't...
So you're saying Woods would help save Asuka if she was being attacked, but would not help
Not Kofi. Yeah.
New Day sucks.
New Day sucks. I don't want to say they suck because they don't. They're just not a team at this point, and we can't keep labeling them as being a team because they're not.
Well, just like what they've done with them hasn't been good.
No,
so
the last several months they have not been a team. Since Kofi won the singles championship, they have not been a team.
Yeah.
Kofi is out doing his own situation. Ian Woods had the SmackDown Tag Championship slapped on them at Extreme Rules or whatever the last pay-per-view was, and
We will get to that little fettuccine. I thought it was pretty cool what happened with Roman.
Like
the whole thing I thought was cool.
Like
I said, the show
they've
was
been
really
their
good.
own unit, and Kofi's been his own unit, and they're no longer the three guys of New Day. They're just not.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm ready for the Randy Orton-Kofi thing to be over. I don't know about everybody else. I don't know who Kofi's going to face after this. If Randy doesn't beat him, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
No clue whatsoever.
I don't know either. Well, they'll set something up. I mean, that's where they'll go with it. WWE went ahead and broke up Bryan and Rowan, so SmackDown is down more. Yes, they're. I like the breakup. I like what they've done with it. I like how they did it. I think it's entertaining what they did with it.
I agree. I do like what they did with the Bryan and Roman situation.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. So after this, we get a Roman recap of everything that's happened, and that's excellent. Then we get Andrade versus Chad Gable in King of the Ring. Chad Gable won. He moved on. He's facing Elias next week. This sucks because Andrade, with as little as they've used Chad Gable recently, I'm sorry. I don't care what they've done with him, with the whole short jokes and stuff. Like, he shouldn't have beaten Andrade.
I told you what was going to happen.
You did. He should not have beaten Andrade, though. I just don't think that was cool. Andrade is one of the ones who was brought up who, had been doing things. And then they have him get beat by Chad Gable. I don't love it. I'm cool. I'm fine with Chad Gable going through,
Yeah, well, here's the thing.
If that gets us one step closer to his name finally becoming Shorty G, just to annoy Colin, then okay.
I think the point is they're making him out to be an underdog, like a big underdog.
I know.
Well, you're short. You can't win. There's no chance you have. Even when he got in the ring, and Zelina Vega was like, "You're short. I get that. We're all like vertically challenged, or some of us are vertically challenged. I get that, but you stand no chance against Andrade." And so, right there, it's telling you that he's probably going to win because they're going to make this a underdog story.
Yeah.
I think. I wish it was Harper, though. You know what? Maybe they're setting up a Rowan and Harper tag team.
Reuniting.
Again. Letting Orton have one last run with the championship. I don't think he's going to get it this time. Not with Kofi. I think they've beaten Kofi up. They've beaten the New Day up. I think Kofi is going to get a big pop at Clash of Champions. And I think he's going to retain.
Yeah.
And maybe when I do the prediction show, maybe I'll change my mind.
You knew the second Elias beat Ali that Andrade was losing. Yeah, putting Andrade versus Elias, especially if Elias would go through to the finals, it would suck to have Andrade being beaten by Elias. So I suppose having him being beaten by Chad Gable is a little bit better than Elias, so, I'll take it. But it's not cool.
King of the Ring would be a joke if he wins. You know what? I think that, again, it's
depending on what they do with it.
Yeah, it's an underdog story, and so
I'd be okay with it. I don't have a problem
we'll
with
see
it.
how they do it and stuff.
So that's the only reason you want Shorty G just to annoy me. Thanks for that. No, I want it for other reasons because I think it's funny. But yeah, just a perk to him being named Shorty G permanently is that it does annoy you.
Yeah.
So,
King of the Ring hasn't been important for years. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I agree.
So next after this, I believe if the thing is right, you might have to scroll up just a bit. No, it is next. Elias doesn't go into the finals because Owens is screwing over Elias. So they set it up when Elias beat Owen in the first round. Yeah, I could see it happening. And then they put Chad Gable in the finals and he beats whoever the other guy is to win.
Maybe. We'll see.
I could very well see that happening.
They could do it that way. It's we haven't seen Shane in a while, so
my thought was that Shane shows up and helps Elias win.
Possible.
That was my thought initially.
If Shorty G becomes
permanent, I will not be happy. I know. All the more reason for it to become permanent.
You will continue watching.
So, next we have Aleister Black versus, who I thought was a jobber at first, Shelton Benjamin. He might as well be a jobber at this point, though, because he's worthless. Aleister Black gets the win. There was no question as to who was winning this match.
He's got like Ona.
Yeah. Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
Yeah. But worse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's legit a jobber.
Yeah, pretty much.
He just has the main roster to his name.
Yeah.
Wait, Shane wasn't on SmackDown? Haven't noticed. Well, that's a good thing. I didn't either until we started, and I was like, Shane wasn't on SmackDown tonight.
Yeah.
Again. Wow, awesome. No, anyways, Aleister Black won. No question. Who would have won this match? If they start putting Aleister Black up against jobbers, man, oh man. Okay, first, Shelton didn't get an entrance. That's why I thought it was a jobber.
Yeah.
Was because there was no entrance for Shelton, which sucks. Because, everybody wants an entrance, and he did not get one, which is stupid. But if they start putting Aleister Black up against jobbers, WWE, we're going to have a huge problem.
Him going after The Undertaker makes sense.
Yeah.
Since he, with the comments he made tonight.
Yeah.
If the mountain won't come to me, I will go to the mountain.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
So are we sure Kabuki Warriors are beating Bliss and Cross? Because after tonight, I don't think so.
Are the Kabuki
Probably
Warriors
not.
even going to come back?
I don't know.
I mean, they've kind of fell off the face of the planet.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why.
Probably because Paige isn't there.
Paige not being there, but you could I don't know, you could find some use for them.
You could send them out on their own. They did it once, and they lost.
Yeah.
Paige is out, so I don't think so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Which I think is dumb. I mean, it's one of your better teams, and I mean, they just as well get rid of the women's tag team division.
And I will continue to say, I don't want to see them do that.
Do what?
Get rid of the division.
Well, it's just as well. I mean, the division's pointless.
Prediction time. Sasha and Bayley are winning the belts back sometime in the near future. They're both not going to be singles champs, and they're going to go after the tag titles.
They might.
Mm-hmm. As a heel tag team.
And you know what the titles are still going to mean?
More
nothing,
because they're on them.
There.
It doesn't matter. But they've meant more in the last several months because I put them on Alexa and Nikki. They'll mean more if they put them on Bayley and Sasha.
Maybe they should have Sami Zayn talk for the Kabuki Warriors.
WWE doesn't have anyone to talk for them. Yeah. So after this,
he could be like the Japanese connection or something.
Power ranking. We'll give our power ranking at the end.
Yeah.
So Drake, Maverick, 24/7 championship. They put it on TV tonight. Finally, for the first time in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Drake loses the 24/7 belt to Bo Dallas.
That's the problem, Kyle Allen, is they don't use her.
Yeah. So Drake loses the belt to Bo Dallas, and I was just kind of like, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Then they'll be
dropped back to the Iconics after Sasha and Bayley win them.
Stop. No, they won't. The Iconics haven't been on TV in weeks either, because one of them is on vacation. Honeymoon. Whatever.
Yeah.
The same difference. Bo Dallas for real? Yes. Bo Dallas. He was given the 24/7 championship.
Yes.
So then after this, we get Nakamura versus...
Him and the B team was out there.
Yeah, they were. Next, we get Nakamura versus... Drumroll, please. A nobody! Awesome!
How you doing, Zendo?
Excellent.
Did you watch SmackDown?
Nakamura's your Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Would you have guessed that by this particular match that happened?
Just a reminder, Bo Dallas is a former NXT champion. Let that sink in. Yes.
Nakamura is your Intercontinental Champion. And he's fighting...
A nobody.
A nobody. a jobber.
I think I think that...
Why?
Well, because everybody fights jobbers.
Apparently, that's the thing now. The new cool thing is to fight jobbers. And I don't understand it at all.
So Sami Zayn can talk about, look at him, he's knocking him out.
Oh. But one thing I will say that did make this better, Sami kind of commentating during the match. Can we just have that for all of Nakamura's matches from here on out?
Yeah.
Because I do find it thoroughly entertaining.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like, it does make it just a little bit better.
Bo Dallas would be great in a Firefly Funhouse promo. I think it'd be good if they did that.
Jobbers.
Jobbers everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, definitely. Too many jobbers.
Miz will beat Nakamura at the pay-per-view, sadly.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he will win.
Yeah, I think he will. I don't know. I just don't think they're gonna. Well, maybe because Nakamura has Sami now, maybe they'll keep it on him.
And
if he didn't have Sami, no.
Yeah.
He would drop it. But I think there might be a fighting chance for him.
Yeah. I think unless Sami's going to cost him.
And then start their feud, yeah.
Yeah.
But I would think the feud would be over the Intercontinental title.
That's what I thought too, but who knows?
But maybe not.
I hate squash matches. Yeah, me too. I don't think Miz will win.
Vince just doesn't like or love Nakamura like he does Miz. Yeah. I can leaving.
I guess. They could have put it on someone else, though.
They could have, but they, choose not to. So, does that.
Yeah.
Vince hates Asians.
Yeah, I don't know what his issue is.
I don't either. Probably that they don't speak English.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing. As
bad as it sounds, it's true. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the big thing that they just don't speak English and they can't cut promos. In his mind, they can't cut promos, and he doesn't like it.
I mean, I'd agree with that.
But yet, the funny thing is, he has so many signed to his company.
Yeah.
And then he just chooses to do nothing with them. Like, here, let me give you some money to do absolutely nothing because I don't like you and I won't use you.
Well, I think it's a way to get some people interested in it. I hope that the rumor about Ben's being a fan of Io now because she was an Americanized for WWE is true. Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
Did y'all hear the AEW title was stolen? Yes.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. And I don't know if it's, like, real or if it's, like, a storyline leading into their television show.
Yeah.
It's the promos. Vince loves talkers.
Are you watching 205 Live, Jordan?
On 205 Live, yeah.
There we are.
Cool. That's fun.
205 Live has a lot of good matches.
They do. Very underrated.
Yeah, we just don't...
watch it all the time.
Yeah, because...
I generally watch it sometimes after the fact if I've heard that there's something really good on there. Otherwise, I don't just because it's a shoot that was booked into work. It's too obvious. And the funny thing was, Jericho put up a video of him sitting in a hot tub with Bubbly, and he talked about it being missing, which kind of ultimately made me think this is totally a work.
Well, maybe Jericho comes out and goes, you know what, I didn't like that stupid title anyway, so it was
None of you people thanked me.
Yeah.
This was stupid. I made the company. You all still didn't thank me. I won the championship.
Police got involved.
Yeah, that's what I saw, but they can fake anything nowadays, so I don't know.
Yeah, because how could you, lose a title?
How?
With a scarf around his neck. Yeah.
He was trying to be MJF. That's what he was trying to be, guys. Come on. In the blink and water.
Yeah.
Yeah. that kind of gave it away right away that I was like, no way this is real.
No.
It has to be a work going into making, your television show.
Well, and I think that's a big part of it, and I think that he'll come out and say that title was worthless.
Somebody stole it, and whoever stole it shows up on their first TV taping, and it's like, it's me. It's me.
Maybe they're going to do that.
And I stole the title, and whoever, rumors of anybody.
Maybe Jericho's going to be looking for it, and they have someone signed that nobody knows, and like a big name, and they show up with it and say,
Hey, I got your little title here, bub. You want it back?
The question is, why are you taking your title into wasn't it taken from a restaurant?
Yes.
Why would you carry your title into a restaurant?
He said that he had his luggage or something. It was like luggage, and then he left the title in the car or something like that, and then he went in, got food, and came back out, and it was gone.
Oh. Lock your doors?
I don't know. Again, like I said, I have no idea. I doubt AEW would pay off the police to make a fake police report. But they don't even need to go to the police. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Lock
the doors. They can just make...
The limo driver took it.
Anybody, at this... Anybody can make anything look real.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm taking it with a grain of salt, and I'm thinking it's a work.
Yeah, probably. And if not, they'll turn it into
one. And if he lost the title or got stolen, people are stupid, and Jericho's an idiot for taking it with him places.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that. All I can do is laugh if that is what actually happened. And he actually lost the title, or it was stolen.
If I was a champion, I would carry it around.
I wouldn't carry it around all the time. I would feel like an idiot if people don't know who I am and look at me and look at me
hey,
like this little kid.
I got my belt with me. It's my championship belt.
They're like, what are you the champion of?
Yeah.
Hot dog eating?
That sounds like Lacey and Liv video where Liv stole the title. Yeah. It's
Hangman Page's horse, Hunter Horse Helmsley stole it. That's funny.
They have a replacement champion. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I like I said, I'm taking it with a grain of salt. If it was real, again, Jericho's stupid. If it was fake, then, and it was just a work, it's a good storyline.
Vince makes his champs carry the titles everywhere.
It is a good storyline. If it's a work.
Well, it is. It's...
And then, like I said, if they do it where they have somebody show up and they're like, hey, I'm the one who took your title, and it's some big name that no one knows is signed with AEW.
Yeah.
I think that would be entertaining, and they have it show up on their first show, and Jericho's like, I don't know where my championship is, guys. I don't know what to do.
I lost it.
It was stolen from me, and I don't know, what do I do?
But WWE stars keep their titles in their bags.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Jericho left his in his limo.
Jeez. Again, that's what I said. If he actually lost it or it was stolen, why on earth would you just straight up leave it in your limo? That's just, dumb to me.
Okay, but if somebody took it, what are they going to do with it?
Exactly.
It's not like, there's...
Tons you can do with it.
Well, and there's probably,
So who would have stolen in
someone that you don't know.
I don't know.
That's why I said it could be someone that you don't know that they signed.
Again, a big name or something that they signed, anybody. I don't know.
I just... if somebody sold...
Sell it on eBay.
Well, I would say that too, but then it's pretty obvious. Hey, we got this WWE or this AEW title.
Probably our truth. Thought it was a 24/7 title. That is funny. If he truly lost it, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
A complete idiot.
Yeah.
For just leaving it in his limo.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I don't think you can sell it on eBay because then everybody knows that, hey, he's got the AEW title and, it's new. And so...
There are no replica belts.
Yeah. So then we have a 24/7 segment.
Again, Drake wins the title back. from Dallas, and then R-Truth.
Ralph was stolen.
R-Truth wins it back from Drake. The way they did this was genius, and I want to know if R-Truth was standing there under that cape and stuff the whole night.
Yeah, I wonder how long he was there.
Like,
I thought
would
it was good.
Just like to know, because it was hilarious.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
I loved it. So then after this, we get the Daniel Bryan and Roman segment. Bryan comes out and talks about how people think that he's guilty, and he still deserves an apology from Roman.
And WWE took a shot at AEW with a 24/7 segment.
I must have missed it.
Yeah, I missed it too.
What was it?
What'd they do?
Tell us.
And maybe if I go back and watch it, I'd pick it up.
Tell us. So after that, Roman comes out. But before Roman can get to the ring, and he's probably going to take his title on the limousine to a chain restaurant after Drake won the title. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Something stupid's going to happen.
Yeah.
You're going to lose your freaking championship. So, anyways.
The best in the world chain.
No, nobody needs that. Nobody needs that. So, before Rowan. This is going to get real confusing, guys. Two guys who have very similar names. They're fighting each other at Clash of Champions. I'm going to get this screwed up.
Yep.
I already have. So, before Roman can get to the ring, he gets attacked by Rowan, who attacked Roman, and they fought each other, and then Bryan tried to stop Rowan, but Rowan was like, "No, you are not the boss of me anymore." And then Rowan kept on attacking Roman. He took him in the ring, and Rowan gets on the mic, and he says, Roman. You think that Bryan did this? Oh, it was me. It was me all along, and I had so much fun trying to run you over with my car, and I had so much fun trying to knock you out with the box things. I had so much fun.
Good night, Colin.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Rowan cut a good promo. I agree, man. This was actually really good. And he's like, Bryan has been controlling me. Bryan is no longer in charge of me anymore. No more. And then he dropped the mic and attacked Roman some more. And he took him outside the ring and he hit him with some more chairs. Or the steel steps, not chairs. And then Bryan gets up in his face and he's like, we were friends. We were friends. And you do this? What are you thinking? And then he slapped Rowan, and Rowan was like, not anymore. He grabbed him by the face and threw him into the announcer's table, and that's where we were left off.
You know what? To be fair, he's on the road with Bray Wyatt, so he had to learn something from Bray. Yeah, I thought this was really good. Rowan, I was kind of shocked. You don't see a lot of promos out of him. And generally, you don't see him talk much. And so, face turn, are you talking about face turn for Bryan? I thought it was interesting what they did with this and how they did it. And they kind of gave Rowan a personality.
Not Bryan.
Talking about Rowan?
Face turn. For Rowan? I don't see how this is a face turn.
We'll see what Anthony says. Because I'm not sure where he's going with this.
I don't either.
Because I can't see it being a face turn for Rowan.
Not for Rowan, no. A face turn for Bryan, yeah.
Although, I mean...
No. Not a face turn.
I think it's a change
Rowan.
of character because it's one of those things where he's like, I'm done being controlled.
By Bryan.
Yeah. And basically, I've been controlled my whole career.
I think he's going to be the bad guy, and Bryan would be the good guy in this situation.
The funny thing is people were high-fiving her back. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. Matt, I went on a whole rant about this at the beginning of the show. It's very confusing. They tried to face Rowan. Didn't work out well.
I don't think they're trying to face Rowan. I think it's one of those things that he's just, hey, I'm tired of being your...
Lucky.
Yeah.
And
I'm
going out on my own now.
Yeah.
But I think if we're going to look at it, he's going to be the bad guy in this situation, and Bryan's going to be looked at as the good guy.
I agree.
Because Bryan did nothing wrong.
I agree.
So, it'll make him look like a heel in the process. Yeah. Now, Bayley.
What are they doing with Roman?
I don't know.
Because he keeps getting hit in the head and like his reactions and things with his like the headshots and stuff. What are they going to do with him?
I just don't know. I don't know. No clue.
Why didn't he do this to Bray?
I don't know.
You know what? Now that he's done this, it'll be interesting to see what exactly he does do. Maybe down the road, this is going to be something they set up where it's Rowan versus Bray.
Maybe.
And Rowan's like, you know what? I let you in, and you controlled me for a long time, and now I'm going to destroy you.
Yeah. Maybe Bray's still in control of Bray.
Of Rowan?
Or Bray.
I think he's trying to say maybe Bray
is still in control of Bray. That's fine, too.
He might be. If they took that angle, that'd be interesting too.
Yeah. Yeah, Rowan.
Yeah. I think if they went to that angle, I think that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
We knew what you were saying, Matt.
It's fine. So that's kind of where we're left off with that. Now, Matt, you ask about Bayley. Well, again, as I said, I went on a rant at the beginning of the show. It's super confusing right now what they're doing with Bayley. Last night, they made her out to be a heel when she was working with Sasha and beat the crap out of her tag team partner, Becky, who was her friend. I don't know. And then tonight, they had her do a promo, and it seemed very not heelish. And her entrance isn't very heelish. And then she attacks Charlotte with Sasha again with the chair. I don't know. It's I think it's super confusing, and we'll just kind of have to see, I guess, where it plays out, because it's just not
And Matt, I said it was awesome what they did with her.
I'm just questioning it right now.
I said she couldn't be a heel. I said a long time ago that, they can't turn Bayley heel when everybody was like, oh, they're going to turn her heel. And I was like, they can't do it because she can't be a heel. Because she's too peppy, she's too energetic, she's too into hugs and things like that. Well, after tonight, I think that they can make her heel and keep her character similar to what she has.
I don't. Looking at it, it's very confusing, and it makes you kind of question what they're doing with her, and I don't love it. If she's going to go heel, I want her to be heel.
Bayley needs to turn. WWE screwed up her booking. The thing is, I don't know if her character to be a heel that everybody wants. I don't know if she can do that.
Just have Bayley destroy the Bayley Buddies. A lot of people have recommended that.
The problem is she's still too energetic and peppy and I want to be your buddy and give you a hug and everything else.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. They're going to have to change her character completely.
I don't think she can do it.
Come up with something new and have her change her character so she can become a heel.
I don't think she can do it.
She can be a heel. She was a heel in the Indies.
I
don't know. We're just going to have to see, because as it stands right now, it's just confusing. Her promo, it sounds like she's trying to be a babyface, and then she turns around and she attacks Charlotte with the help of Sasha with a chair. It's confusing.
Well, technically, she didn't attack Charlotte.
Charlotte attacked her, but then she beat her back up.
So,
but she hit her with the chair, though. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, she did.
I don't know.
Maybe they're setting her up again and gain Sasha's trust and turn on Sasha.
I think that could be very interesting. Pull an EO with Bayley. Whoever did that.
Do that to Bayley.
Yeah.
See, the thing is,
that's what I kind of wanted.
I could see a little more of that out of Io. Out of Bayley, I just can't see it.
That's kind of what I wanted. Just have Io show up, or Bayley show up, knew everything, and she walks out and she's like, yeah, forget you people. I did what I beat up Becky last night because people were going on and on and on about how I'm in her shadow and she's overshadowing me, and this is garbage. I am the more relevant champ out of the two of us, and screw all you people. I'm better.
I just don't. I can't see her doing it. Just because I don't see her. I don't see her being that way.
I don't know. It's as it stands right now, it's super confusing, and I don't know whether she's a heel or a babyface. And I don't know. Are they trying to go back on what they did and they don't want to make her a heel, or what is happening here? Like. Because that's the vibe I kind of get, is that they're questioning whether or not they want to actually pull the trigger in making her heel. And it makes it really confusing. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be hard to make her a legitimate heel.
They have to change everything.
Yeah.
If they're going to.
And I don't know if she can do it.
And if they are not going to change everything, then don't do it.
Yeah, I get that. I get that, that I mean her whole gimmick, the way she does things, I just don't see it working. I mean, what does anybody else think?
People didn't think Elias would work as a babyface, and it worked. When was Elias a babyface?
Well, I think the thing with Elias is he had music, and like he's always been like, I'm going to be your friend, but then I'm going to talk about how bad you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Bayley's going to have to be this. Bayley did the same thing tonight. I'm going to be a role model. I'm going to be all this. And I was sticking up for my friend.
The little kids will not accept Bayley as a heel. She's a girl version of Cena. It's hard to turn her heel now so far in her career. Yes. I would say so.
Elias turned face tonight. Dean turned heel. I think it's hard. I think that you have to look at the characters and look who they are. And I think Bayley is one that it's going to be hard to turn back or to turn heel.
Yeah.
I mean, a legitimate, like, seen as heel. I think that tonight she showed that she's heel. Hey, give me a hug, and then I'm going to hit you with a chair. I think that's as heel as you get. I'm going to be your buddy, but I'm going to hit you with a chair.
I don't know. Like I said, right now it's confusing, and I don't know if it works on her 100%. This is not the heel turn that I thought they would do. And so it kind of not disappointed me, but I thought it was going to be different.
And trunks and a top like Sasha would get.
Like, I don't know. I just thought it was going to be different. And the first night after, like, beating up your former friend, like, I don't know. I just don't think it went the way I thought it was going to. And so it's kind of left me kind of like,
The problem is Matt, is some characters can be crossed over anyway. I mean, right now I think the Fiend is a heel, but everybody loves him. So if they wanted to make him face, I don't think it'd be hard to make him face.
Everybody likes him anyways.
Bayley,
they love that he beats, like, attacks people.
Yeah. I think Bayley, and it's not that Bayley can't go heel. It's
that they have to literally change everything.
But everybody loves the Fiend. So when we're talking about the Fiend being a heel, everybody loves him.
Yeah.
So is he really a heel if he's getting over with the fans?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking like legitimate heel face like type stuff.
Yeah.
Because I think to be a heel, you have to be hated, and people have to dislike you. And I don't think the people dislike The Fiend. Why do I feel like Bray is going to take the title? Because I think he is. Bray Wyatt is the face, but The Fiend is the heel.
I understand that. But he gets cheered either way.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what he is. So...
I don't think The Fiend is a legitimate heel.
No.
Because, again...
everybody wants to see him go out there and attack somebody.
Heels do not get cheered for.
Well, they shouldn't get cheered
for. Or legitimate heels are seen, booed.
Randy Orton gets booed.
This is why I say there's a fine line between being a heel and a face right now.
Will Finn Balor be a Clash of
No,
Champions?
I don't think he'll be there.
I don't think so.
No, I think he may be at the next pay-per-view.
Hell in a Cell?
Yeah.
Maybe. Bray is a tweener, in my opinion. Yes.
Yes.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
He could be both.
Yeah. And I think, again...
he's not one or the other. He's both.
There's a fine line right now between... Yeah. I think there's a lot of people that are that way.
Becky.
Yeah.
Bray. I mean, I don't even know who else. Those are the
Well, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I get that.
I 100% what you're saying,
I understand that. That's what they're trying to market it as. But everybody likes both.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
And I think to be a legitimate heel, I think you... To be a real heel, I mean, if you go back and watch, like, the old wrestling, there were heels and there were, like... people that people loved.
There are very few wrestlers who get real heel heat, and that's someone like Baron Corbin. Yes. Well, Baron Corbin gets get off my TV heat.
Yeah.
That's what he gets from me, at least. But, like somebody like Randy Orton in the Revival right now, they're actual heels.
Which is why I said, no, Stone Cold I never felt was really a heel. I never thought Stone Cold was a legitimate heel type character.
No, he wasn't.
He was a loner, but I don't think he was a heel.
Mm-hmm. Aleister Black should be a heel, but is a face.
They got to do more, to make Aleister Black a heel. I think they have to do more with him.
I feel like Seth will retain. Yeah, probably. That's what I'm thinking too. But stuff can change. I don't see them putting the belt on Braun.
When we get closer, when we do our prediction show, I'll tell you.
Stone Cold was an anti-hero. Yeah.
He was the anti-hero, but I think he was also... I don't know that he's the anti-hero. I think he was anti-establishment more than anti-hero. It was, that I don't care what you say, I will take you out.
That's what we said about...
whether you're good or bad.
That's what we said about Becky.
If you don't like the way I am... then I don't care.
That's what we said about Becky a couple months ago.
Yeah.
That's what she was.
Yeah. It's like I am me, and I'm not going to change me because of you.
Yeah.
And that's what I got to,
Bray can be the anti-hero. Should they visit The Fiend versus the McMahons?
If they're going to do it, and I because of what they've done with this... the boss thing, the Vince McMahon, the devil thing. I could see down the road seeing them doing something like that, possibly.
When I think of heel, I think of the Rock heel time when people were chanting, "Die, Rocky, die."
That's just it. You can get heel. I mean, what about Triple H, heel or face?
I can't say he's either because he's corporate.
Yeah, I think he could. As far as Triple H, heel or face, again, I think that there's a fine line where you call heel. I mean, it's tough.
Like I said,
I don't think
Triple
that
H
probably
is a corporate guy, so I can't look at him as a heel or a face.
I think in the past, probably 20 years that I, watching wrestling, Triple H is still bad.
Yeah.
Bad at. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that in the last 20 years, I would say probably there have been very few legitimate heels.
Yeah.
Where people just wanted to see them come out to the ring and get destroyed.
Well, Triple H is a face in NXT, but a heel on Raw.
See, and that's where you run into issues. I mean.
I don't know. I can't look at him as a face or heel because he's a corporate guy who works backstage now.
Well, he is, but like when he comes out to the ring and things like that, it's...
It depends on who he's facing.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and that's why I say there's a fine line between heel and face.
If we were talking about, like, Triple H versus Randy Orton, like what they did at the Saudi show.
Because in most cases, you know, like, I don't know. Just, I think that there is no, and it's been for a long time now, that there is no heel and no...
What type of heat does Ziggler get?
I think...
Stop being a whiny baby and go fight for your opportunities.
I think Ziggler gets, you're a crybaby, go away.
Heat, yes.
Triple H versus The Fiend, who is a face or heel?
Triple H should be the heel and The Fiend would be the face.
I agree.
Because The Fiend is...
Because the people like The Fiend.
The people like The Fiend more. Yeah.
I think anybody against The Fiend right now, you're going to have The Fiend be the face. Even though, realistically, he should be the heel.
He's not going to be because nobody wants him to be the heel.
No.
We all like him.
Yeah.
We like Finn Balor too. But in that situation...
It should have been me, Heat. Yeah.
We like Finn Balor too, but in that situation...
Rudolph. That's pretty funny.
But in that situation, the Fiend versus Finn, Fiend was going to get cheered more than Finn would.
Yeah. Vince and Stephanie are heels. Well, Vince is gonna be a heel for various reasons.
Nobody likes him.
People don't like the way he runs the shows, and you know
the decisions he makes are pretty wacky.
I think that he's gonna be a heel for other reasons other than
the rest of his life.
Again, a lot of people look at it. He's corporate. He's big, like the boss, and a lot of people would like to stick it to their boss. So
yeah. If Finn joins the OC, he has to be a heel and be the leader. I don't know if he would necessarily be the leader, but he would have to be heel. Yes.
I agree.
I think they could keep it as AJ being the leader and then build that to Finn being like, hey, I want to take back over what is rightfully mine. And fight me, AJ. And AJ is looked at as the babyface and Finn is looked at as the heel.
Yeah, mine. The one thing about it, like with the OC and AJ, I think over the last couple weeks, they have become legitimate heels.
Yes, they have.
Randy Orton.
Legitimate. The Revival.
Yeah.
Legitimate heels.
I think because of what he's done with the Revival, I think he's become a legitimate heel.
It's made the Revival legitimate heels in the
which is why which is why I think it's going to help push Kofi. I think he's going to get a big pop at Clash of Champions.
I'd rather have the guy that started the Bullet Club be the leader of those. I would too, but I think it would play out with AJ being the leader, and then Finn gets tired of it and is like, hey, let me take back over what is rightfully mine, and screw you, we're going to push you out of here.
Yeah.
And then maybe Anderson and Gallows take his side and are like, yo, like it is his, so just give it to me.
Yeah, they might
and
do that.
AJ's like, no, I don't want to. It's mine. It's hard to say who's true heels because wrestling fans just love heels in today's wrestling.
Well, because I don't think... the one thing about the heel is I don't think they do things to make people hate them.
Yeah.
You know?
Like MJF. Prime example. He's supposed to be a heel, but he's the heel everybody loves.
I agree. Our society today has changed. I mean, he could sit there and flip you off and tell you how much of a jerk you are and say things to you that
aren't very nice.
If he was on TV, he'd have to be like bleeped out, and everybody go, we love that guy. But I think it's because he's being real and not.
No,
yes.
It's JMF.
JMF, get it right.
Yeah, come on, guys. Or Umjif.
Yeah.
Umjif or JMF.
And for those of you that don't know what JMF is,
go watch a previous recap.
Yeah, because that's what
Brad Shepard is a heel. I agree with that.
See if they do Undisputed Era
a
versus
legit heel.
Need AJ. Yes, maybe I hate to tell you, but I think Mr. Gleen is right about King Corbin.
Whatever.
Brad Shepard is a heel, legit heel.
JMF.
Jordan, I'm going to remember. Jordan's going to get typed out again because he did all caps. Come on, Jordan. We have implemented Nightbot for various reasons because we've had, not necessarily recently, but we had, like when we did our live stream, we had some people coming in and saying some things, and so we decided to add a little protection to us for those of you that have joined and are in here right now and are normally in here. So if you were to get some timed out or anything like that,
we need to take off using all
stick
caps.
around and we'll work on fixing some stuff, and we're in the process of kind of working on some things. Like I said, we're working on some new things for the channel, some things to add to the channel, some possible things besides the channel. So yeah,
I might miss the NXT review tomorrow because of the stupid hurricane.
Yes, because no one has a clue where it's going.
No, not really.
Where are you at, Matt?
Corbin had a good match with Cedric.
I think he's told us before.
I know it was yesterday. Yeah, he did. He did have, well, yeah, he had a decent match. Corbin almost got dropped on his head, though, by Cedric. So, when is NXT going live? Not next week, but
September
the week after.
18th.
Yeah, so in 2 weeks. South
Carolina. I was going to say one of the Carolinas.
Yeah, cool. So, we have to do our power...
So are you close to the coast? Close to the coast?
Coast.
Yeah.
We have to do our power rankings.
I was going to say, are you close to the close?
Coast to the coast?
Yeah.
Are you close to the coast?
No, coast to the close.
Coast to the close, coast to the coast, whatever.
I have to say, though, of tonight's show, I enjoyed the...
Chad Gable.
Yes, definitely.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. Well, that makes sense. Yes, I'm close to the coast, but no, I'm not close to the coast.
That's a mouthful to say.
I'm in between.
I'm in between. In between. Okay, we need power rankings.
Power rankings. Are we talking about just tonight?
Both nights, Ryan's.
Both nights?
Did we do power rankings last week?
I don't remember.
I think we did.
I would say number 5. I would say the Aleister Black promo. Talking about the mountain won't come to him.
At least I'm not in an area where it floods. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Floods aren't cool. I'm going to say my number 5. Okay, let's think about Raw. I don't even remember what happened. Jeez, and yesterday was a good show. Sometimes I just have, like memory loss. No. Pull up the thing with the...
Up there.
Pull it up so I can see.
Number 4 is Corbin.
Number 5. As long as I have power, I should be fine. Yeah. We need to...
Power is kind of important.
It is. Power's a little important. We need to pull up the thing. The mountain is the Undertaker. Yeah?
Yeah, that's what... that's kind of... When you said that, I kind of thought that... That's what it could be.
It's... where is it? I don't know where it is. Go to the recent. Yeah, there you go. Raw recap. Right there. Jeez. That took 80 years to find. Maybe.
That's the right one.
There it is. Yes, 8. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is right. It says 8-2. I didn't write 9. My bad.
Yeah, you're doing.
I wrote because it's a new month. Okay.
Is the Fiend, aka the next Universal Champion in the Power Rankings?
He's always in the Power Rankings.
I would say Firefly Funhouse would be in there, just
somewhere.
because it's cool.
So.
And by the way, I don't think we responded. Someone I think it was Matt said something about. Hang on. Let me see this.
Okay.
Something about the... Maybe you responded, I didn't. Someone said something about the Firefly Funhouse replay.
Yeah, about tonight. How did you feel about... I think
it was Matt, but I'm not sure.
How did you feel about there not being one?
I you know what? I was cool with it. I don't like having the replay of the stuff, and... Yes. I'm cool with that. I hate it when they replay the things over and over again and like spend 15 minutes talking about stuff that we already know.
Okay, so my number 5 is going to be the Seth and Braun contract signing. That would be my number 5 sort of segment for this week. Like, all the guys that were involved in that. AJ, OC, Braun, and Seth. That would be my number 5.
Yeah, it's not a bad number 5. Since the promo about Raw's main title doesn't make sense to be on SD.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't like having it do... Again, I don't like having the replays anyway.
Yeah. Next, I would say... the Becky and Sasha promo from yesterday.
Shorty G's at number 1. I'm going to say Shorty G is my number 3.
Becky and Sasha promo is number 4.
I would say probably the Seth and Braun would be my number 4. Number 2.
Number 3.
I already said number 3.
Oh, Shorty G.
Shorty G. Number 2, the Firefly Funhouse.
Go to SmackDown.
And number 1 is probably the Bayley, like the last couple nights, the Bayley
situation.
Sasha, Becky, that whole situation. I was cool for the first few weeks of the Funhouse.
Yeah.
It was cool. I mean, it was okay. I don't like the replay. I don't like any of the replays. I don't like having the replay of Roman, when they were doing the Roman thing, like, back-to-back nights. I don't like any of that. I mean, anybody that's probably watched SmackDown or is watching SmackDown watched Raw the night before. So, like, replaying it really doesn't do much.
Okay.
Or they could just do a short, this is, Roman Reigns was attacked last night or almost got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Not spend 15 minutes, like...
Talking about it? I know why they did it, because Bray was undrafted. Yeah.
Yeah.
So... my number 5 is the Seth and Braun. Number 4 would be the Becky and Sasha promo. Number 3 would be the Funhouse. Number 2 would be the Bryan, Rowan, and Roman segment. And then number 1 would be the Bayley heel turn. Yesterday. Not necessarily today, but yesterday.
I think the whole segment over the last 2 days has been good.
That would be my number 1. So, yeah. It's more so of a power rankings of the segments and not necessarily people.
Yeah.
But, it kind of includes people.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if we were going to go with people, I would say, okay, obviously The Fiend or Bray Wyatt / Bray Wyatt.
The Fiend, Bray Wyatt / Bray Wyatt?
Yeah.
That's what you legit just said. That was
whatever
funny.
I just said.
I didn't even see the Bayley heel turn coming. I didn't either. I didn't know what she was going to do. I kind of thought she was going to hit Sasha with the chair for a second, and then I was like, what are you doing? And then she hit Bayley, and I was like...
You mean Becky?
Or Becky. Yeah, she didn't hit herself. She hit Becky, and I was kind of like... They really just did that.
Yep. I think we're going to take off.
For tonight's show.
Reminder, we stream every Monday after Raw, every Tuesday after SmackDown, every Wednesday after NXT, and after every pay-per-view. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button so you know when we go live. Tell all your friends about us so they can come check us out and see what we got going on here. Like I said, we're looking to do some different changes. Obviously, we've added some Nightbot to this. Again, it's just to protection for stuff of people coming in and saying things. And then we don't have to try and ban them or things like that.
Yeah.
It's nothing against you guys that are regulars. It's more about the people that come in and just out of the blue
troll.
And basically trollers.
People that troll.
And we just thought we'd get some stuff set up so if we were to get bigger and our chat rolled too quick for us to see things, But right now we're good because we can see everything. We try to respond with you guys and interact with you guys. If we got bigger, we'd still try and respond and react with you guys. It just becomes harder when your chat's going 100 miles an hour. And not that we'll ever get big or anything like that, but, we're kind of preparing for things like that.
Now you're just rambling, so.
I'm just telling them what the thoughts are.
So, anyways.
So now that I've put you all to sleep with what I just ranted about.
Now, reminder, we stream every Monday after Raw, every Tuesday after SmackDown, every Wednesday after NXT, and after every pay-per-view. We'll be back tomorrow with our recap of NXT. Hopefully it's a good show. there's some interesting things planned. I know we have Adam Cole versus Jordan Miles for the championship. Hopefully we see some of the Shayna and Rhea stuff play out. Very, very exciting. We will see everybody tomorrow.
So I have to use my gaming Twitter till Twitter unlocks my main account.
That's funny.
They locked you out, huh?
So.
I hate it when that happens.
With that being said, we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Good night, everybody. Jordan, Elijah, Matt, Zendel, Scott,
Matt.
I think I said Matt.
Jordan.
I think I said Jordan.
People.
I'm trying to think who else has been in here.
Colin was in here
Colin.
for a long time.
All you guys, everybody that's been in here talking. Elijah, Anthony, all you guys make this fun. You make it interesting. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for supporting the channel. And we will see you guys
tomorrow.
I was just talking about 2K20. And
they locked me out.
That sucks.
Nobody knows why.
Like a lot.
We will see everyone tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. It's amazing that Twitter does that because they let so much stuff that they let slide, and then you're just talking about 2K20 and they lock you out. It seems kind of stupid. With that, peace out. We'll see you tomorrow night. If not, we will see you again on Monday night after Raw.
Peace out, guys.
Later, guys.